Hope Ugo narrates her ordeal in the hands of a rapist.
So it was my first year in the university, and I attended an orientation dinner party that was organized for newbies like me. But I started feeling dizzy. Then I got up to go home. But my friends, which I had gone to the party with, were not ready to leave yet. So I got in a cab to take me to my apartment as I was living outside campus. Just a few minutes into the ride, he suddenly swerved towards a bushy path, and abruptly he just stopped the car. I knew I had gotten into the wrong hand, so I tried to run out of the car. But like a flash, he was just behind me. I pleaded and pleaded, but he just wouldn't let me go. Then he took my bag, so I thought that was all. But then, he just raped me. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't die. I got through it. I got enough strength, dragged myself home, and I cleaned myself up. And I told no one. I know that it wasn't the wisest decision, but I didn't want to be an object of ridicule. I was just glad I didn't get pregnant, but I didn't get any disease. I lost my self-esteem. I think in flashbacks.
Psychological effects of rape on survivors are numerous. They have guilt, they have depression, and it could get really bad that they could go into what we call major depressive disorder. Because for most of them, it's like a life-shattering event. A whole lot of things come, crashing down.
In 2017, the National Bureau of Statistics revealed that about 2,279 cases of rape and indecent assaults were reported, with 0 convictions reported by the police. Securing conviction is a challenge faced by many activists. The communication lead, Stand to End Rape Initiative Wuraola Abulatan, says, "This is fueled by not only the legal system, which makes it difficult to convict rapists, but also the negative attitude of some law enforcement officers towards rape cases. These, among many other factors, prevent many victims from reporting and consequently keeps many rapists on the prowl."
A lot of our police stations, our caregivers are not trained on best practices. So we have situations where survivors are scared to go report at the police station because they know that they will be traumatized and victimized. A lot of them go through victim shaming, victim blaming, and we've even seen instances where the police further abuses the survivors.
But this officer has a contrary opinion.
The police is actually geared towards curbing such crimes. That is why we have the gender unit in the Nigerian Police Force. We even have that specialized unit is manned by experienced officers. Females head such sections. So I can assure any citizen that be confident enough to go to any police station, preferably demand to see a senior officer.
This expert says, of all the relevant laws concerning sexual harassment in Nigeria, only the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act has a wider scope of rape.
The Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, which was enacted in 2015, it actually covers both genders, male and female. So you have punishment for their defilers or whoever rapes them. But this is not applicable to any other state in Nigeria except Abuja, which is really, really unfair.
A more recent development is that the Senate has amended the provision of the Criminal Code, which now removes gender restriction on rape. Although there has been a widespread campaign against rape in Nigeria, but this is yet to put an end to the crime. Addressing this menace, religious leaders are calling for stiffer penalties for rapists and an equally aggressive campaign against indecent dressing.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Wala taqrabu zina," don't near zina, that is fornication or adultery. It means that and zina is, let me put it in this way, that al-iktisab, that is rape, is even more terrible than zina. And the matter in Islam, it will turn to a case of terrorism. And in Islam, it doesn't deserve to live because it's irresponsible to our community, and is irresponsible person is threat to this in society.
Trying to do a campaign against rape, which is going on, is to intensify it. Number two is to also inform all the women, ladies and girls, to be conscious of their mode of dressing, so that they will not expose themselves to what is going on.
Rape, no doubt, is not a pleasant experience for many survivors like Hope. But experts say the best bet is to have the courage to report and seek medical attention.
Okay, so when rape happens, they shouldn't bathe, they shouldn't change their clothes. If the clothes is still wearable, just take your clothes and your body like that straight to the hospital, so that the doctors who know what to do, they know how to take samples, because if you eventually want to go to court, or you eventually want to go, through the full length of the law, you will need those things as evidence.
Parents are also advised to be on guard and protect their children, as many cases of rape and defilement are being perpetrated by close relatives and friends.